As a total aside, I'm very, very curious about the fact that we have politicians to this day and Americans that are claiming that the 2020 election was stolen, despite the 64 different court cases that all say there was no mass fraud. And the people we keep on finding that were involved with fraud were all Republicans. Okay. Marjorie Taylor Greene is a huge denier. She represents the state of Georgia. Were the machines in her district also not functioning during the election? Were they also off? Why exactly were her machines 100% accurate that got her elected? Why is her election not in question? Why were the machines only inaccurate in a majority black Democratic district of Atlanta? The part where the Confederates are on the rocks, that's rural Georgia, that's red as hell. Those votes all counted without any problems, right? And, you know, Texas, which Trump won with the help of Ken Paxton in suppressing 2 million votes, those systems all worked, right? Why is it only in battleground states where there were Democratic voters are there an issue with the votes? Why is it that the Dominion machines, where were they exactly, and how do they affect everyone's? Why is there is no critical thinking about this at all? We have less than 310 days until the election. And one of the things I'm going to be looking at is public statements by people who are running for office and how they feel about something as simple as, oh, I don't know, what was the cause of the Civil War? And was there an insurrection on January 6th? And did Donald Trump try to circumvent a free and fair election? I don't know how to put it any other way. Because you cannot claim that the voting that put you in office was fantastic and the voting that put your opponents in office wasn't working. It's called hypocrisy. That's not how the system works. Either the voting systems worked or they didn't. And if his votes should not be counted or should be recounted, then your votes should be recounted as well. Lauren Boebert, I'm looking at you. 500 votes? 500 votes. That was the difference between her victory and loss in her District 3 of Colorado. Right? So please explain this to me. Square this up, because I don't understand. If the voting system got you elected was okay, but the voting system that got Joe Biden elected was problematic. Because, again, we have 64 different court cases that say differently. If you cannot accept losing, I do not want you to be sitting in the Oval Office.